the Don't Stand Shout.
The money keep calling and I gotta grind. Bitches distracting, I don't got the time. Life is a mountain and I gotta climb. Art like the fountain, I'm using my mind. Youthful as ever, I'm still in my prime. Walking like I'm God, make them feel sublime. Drip like Godzilla, my fashion design. I want what I got but can't get it, keep trying. Time ain't the motherfucker to play with, cause just like karma, time can be a bitch. Don't waste time, she don't give a shit. Gon' get it lit like a candlestick. All up to you and you can't get it sitting. The narrow, the bag, the wealth and the...
Stone in the house. Hello, my loves. How is everyone today? I hope everyone's faring decently. Of course, I'm sure you've all read the title by now. I'm here to talk about something today that's a little personal to me, a little disappointing for me, but at the same time, something that I'm excited to cover. And that is my failed business. Okay. I know everyone. It's hard to believe that I could decide to start a business and fail, but it happened. It happened. As a matter of fact, this is the second business that's failed, but who's counting? So is life. So I'm gonna get into what led to the start of the business and how this all went down. A little less than a year ago, actually, I left a company that I worked for 6 years. This company is a multi-million-dollar organization. Billing, Medicaid for services provided, case management, home health, adult daycare, a whole bunch of different shit. They really do the damn thing. And of course, like, I was there for 6 years, you know it was popping. Even though the company is worth so much money, even though the company makes so much money, there were so many things that I thought could have been done better. Having been in the business for 3 years shy of a decade, I thought that I could do a better job. You know, I was like, I don't really like the way everything's being done here, and, you know, I could do a better job, basically. That's what I did. I went on and acquired a little contract with Medicaid. So you think you can be a Medicaid provider? All right, we'll see. Got my contract with Medicaid. I thought I was in like Flint, so I showed my boss the contract, and I was fired, effective immediately, and escorted out of the building. Very understandable. They couldn't let something like that stand, but I really figured I could do it. I was very scared. I didn't know if I was making the right decision or not. But at this point, it was basically like sink or swim. What are you gonna do kind of thing, you know? And so here I am, running a small case management agency from my living room with no clients admitted to the practice whatsoever. Marketing with social services, just trying to get something going, you know? Well, eventually something hit. I got my first client in my living room, where I am right now, recording this video, and I began providing service. I went on to work for a close family member's agency of the same caliber. So this agency did the same thing the last agency I worked for did. And I was also building mine in conjunction. Some would refer to that as an abuse of power or whatever the case may have been. However, that didn't work out. And so when shit hit the fan, I was left jobless and without a vehicle. Not good. Maybe about a month before everything hit the fan, I had acquired some office space, and the next thing you know, it seems that I was like hustling backwards. The business at the time was not about providing the best service possible, but keeping the office. That was a problem because at this point I'm trying to keep the office with my own money until Medicaid starts to reimburse me for my services provided. So at this point, with no real job and just living on the fantasy that my billings and invoices with Medicaid will be reckoned and paid soon, I eventually exhausted all of my resources. My office is in a different city than my apartment, and here I am with no way to commute. Please don't ask me why my office was in a different city than my apartment. It sounded like a good idea at the time. So now, at this point, you know, I'm determined to make this shit happen. I'm not a giver-upper. So I get a little private duty nursing gig in the same city where my office is located. So I would stay in the city where my office was located at night, wherever I could, you know, like at friends' houses or wherever. And I would work from morning to night, habitually, for about 5 weeks straight. And the whole time, I wasn't really doing work for the company at all. Everything was just trying to keep the office for the company. Wasn't really making much sense. Side note, you guys, one time I was really embarrassed because I got caught sleeping in the office. Where else was I gonna go in the city, you know? That was a little embarrassing for me. But the same thing happened to Les Brown apparently, and I'm really inspired by that, so go us. When I could, I would bill the insurance companies, but only about, to this day, 25 to 30% of my claims have been paid out. They stiff me at every hand. Bogus denials, bogus. The truth was, I had done the work and they didn't want to pay me for it. So at this time, I have no fight or resources left within me, sleeping where I can in the city, to go to a job, to pay for an office that's not yielding any income. Okay. At some point, you have to admit to yourself that the jig is up. So, approximately a few days ago, I made the final decision to discharge all of my clients. By the end, I had rounded up maybe about 10, about 8. 2 of them passed away. I discharged them all to a friend who has the same kind of medical practice, and at the end of it, I felt very freed, light. I don't feel like I have this monkey on my back, this weight on my shoulders, you guys. I feel like it's time to move on with my life and see what else is in store. And I'm very, very excited about it. I'll be starting a new job within the next few weeks whenever my background check is done as an executive assistant at an already established medical facility, which is what I need. Get back onto somebody's payroll, get a real job, and just work on me, you know? With that being said, I can't fucking wait. I have so much in store for the Dawn Stone Show. There is so much content to be recorded. It's like I can't record it fast enough. It keeps coming, it keeps coming, it keeps coming. And when I say a lot, I mean so much. I'm so excited. The show has also taken a direction that I didn't think possible. And I mean that in the best way. I look confused because I am. I'm so confounded because, like, I started doing the shout outs. I had no idea what the shout outs would do for me, the show, the people who get the shout outs. And now the shout outs are a thing. Everybody loves them. It makes people feel special. I can't be revealing all of my proprietary secrets out here. I Am Jonathan was on my live last night. That was so exciting. Flocka508, he loved a shout out. The dude posted it on his IG story. The girls in Atlanta want to be on the show. It's too much out here for me to be consistently hell-bent on one business idea when it's just not seeming to work out. I wanted to get up here and talk about it because the main message is that it's never really failure until you give up totally and completely. Failure is redirection. You know, failure is here to show us a better way. I did a tarot card reading earlier, and it told me that I'm doing all of the right things. No cap. And it was a reading and a spread relating to forging a path forward in your career. The spirit realm let me know that I was doing the right thing, and I can appreciate that. I'm not going to be too much longer, you guys. I just wanted to share that. This failure for me was the catalyst for something so much fucking greater, and I can't wait to experience what that feels like. I'm so excited, and then I'm already positive. I really am the whole package. Why am I single out here? Anyway, like, subscribe, follow, share, all that good shit. I'll see you guys in the next one. Giggity.
Floating in the